Welcome back, my sweet friends. My name is Emmy. My husband is Paul, and this is the channel Frugal Money Saver. I hope this video finds everyone doing well. Winter's back here in New York. Today's high is going to be about 40. Actually, we're almost at the end of April, and it is cold. But that's okay because next week we're going to be back in the 80s. Isn't this how it goes? Up, down, up, down. Today's video, I want to just encourage you. There are 3 mistakes that people tend to make regarding money, saving money, how they handle money. And I just wanted to encourage you today on these 3 points because we all can make these mistakes. If you are struggling with one of these 3 items, how to get around it, how to go about it, save some money, and come out ahead. So if this sounds good to you, stick around. My husband Paul and I are an early retirement, debt and mortgage-free couple living in the state of New York, and we basically just show you how to live a more abundant life with less money. Let's get on with these 3 mistakes we sometimes can make. Number 1, I can start saving money tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow. I don't need to start today. I can spend what I want today because there is always tomorrow to begin. I want to encourage you that if you are just starting on this frugal journey or you are well into it and starting to procrastinate about saving or starting to overspend, rethink that philosophy. You know the old saying, why put off till tomorrow what you can do today? And that is absolutely the truth as far as this goes. Let me explain why. If you all have been driving around, I guess you are seeing the price of gasoline. The price of gasoline has increased significantly. So what does that mean? We are a fuel-driven society. We need fuel on a daily basis. And how does that affect us? How does that fuel price not only affect what we put in our cars, but on the rest of the economy as well? Well, how do you get your food? You have to drive to a supermarket. Well, how does the food get to the supermarket? Well, a truck takes it there. What does that truck need? Fuel. Food prices are up. I don't know if you're seeing it in your area yet, but we are definitely seeing it here. Building materials. Oh my goodness, a 2x4 that cost $2.25 a year ago is now up to $5 for that same 2x4. Building material has skyrocketed. Everything is going up. And we need to look at this and say, okay, this is going on, so we need to start today watching where our money is going and what we are spending our money on. And if possibly, can we put some of that money away? Production of items have slowed down, and understandably because of everything that's been going on. But what that means is supply and demand. You need items, there's not enough of them, so they're able to raise the prices up on things that we need, essential purchases. So what do we need to start doing now is watching the non-essential purchases. That's what we need to start being accountable for. Not tomorrow, but today. What are those non-essential purchases? Well, entertainment, dining out. These are all things that we have control of. And if we start cutting back on these things today, we will have the money we need for tomorrow. Very, very important. And women, I'm going to just put this out there for us. But as far as makeup, a non-essential purchase, well, we kind of think it's essential, but I'm going to share, if you stick around to the end of this video, some of my budget beauty products. And I use that word beauty very loosely. It's more like the products I use so I can get in front of the camera and you people don't run away screaming in horror. Those kind of products that I will share with you at the end of this video. So that's number 1. Stop putting off being frugal today, thinking, oh, well, I'm going to start tomorrow. Now, number 2. I'm not going to worry about the price increases I'm seeing everywhere because, oh, they'll go down again. Well, we don't know that right now. So we need to be prepared. Now, again, this is an encouraging video to say it's not going to affect us if we are diligent in watching where our money goes. Back in the 1980s, CD rates were somewhere between 9 and 11%. You put money in the bank in a CD and you were earning back in the 1980s somewhere between 9 and 11% interest. That is so significant. I remember we would have that interest and we would just keep rolling it back into the account and the account would get bigger. Well, we are at right now a 0.5% if you are lucky on CDs. So we need to really watch where we are spending our money because there is no guarantee that these prices are going to start coming down anytime soon. But don't let those low interest rates discourage you from saving. Not at all. Get that money away. We'll take that 0.5%. But what I'm trying to say is don't use that philosophy that, well, the prices are going to come back down. We have to be proactive. We have to think forward and put a cushion around ourselves. Number 3, the unexpected won't happen, so I really don't need to worry about it. Don't go forward with that frame of thought. Now, I pray the unexpected never, ever, ever happens to any of us. But just as we drive our cars with a spare tire in the trunk, because God forbid you get a flat, you know you have that spare tire. That's how we have to look at our frugality and our saving. We have to look at, okay, well, that tire is not flat right now. We don't need that money right now, but it's there if we do need it. And that is so important. And so many people think, well, I'm flush this month. My bills are paid. I have a little extra money. Let's blow it. Let's go out and have a good time. But also remember to take a little bit of that, as much as you can, and put a little bit of it away because the unexpected sometimes can and does happen. You remember our oil furnace last year, $8,000. It just stopped working. We had to have it fixed. Thank God we had saved up for that rainy day. And I pray this never ever happens and you're not going to need it. But just like that spare tire in the trunk, it's just for peace of mind. So what can we do? What are some things we can do right now? Well, number 1, what we can do is start consolidating all your errands into one trip. I tell you this so many times. Don't run in and out for different trips. Look at what you need. Make a list of where you need to go. You can ask Paul. When we go out, I have a list. And not only on that list is what we need to buy, but where we need to go. We need to go to the post office. We need to go to the library. We need to go to the grocery store and UPS. And it works wonderfully. We're saving on gas. We're not making impulse trips that cost gas and time because time is money too. Remember that. Number 2, watch your impulse buying on the non-essential items. Right now, really pay attention to that. That impulse buying will get you each and every time. That $50 here, $100 there, $25 there, man, that adds up. If we are to take that and just put it away right now, that would be super smart to do. Number 3, and you know I am all about this. Do not waste food. I am going to link down below my video, how to take one chicken and make 4 meals out of it. This is how we have to start thinking about food, looking at food, and eating good, nutritious food. Watch the processed food. You are paying for it to be processed. I know you think that you can't do fresh food. It's more expensive. But if you look at per ounce and when items are on sale, making items from scratch tends to really save you a lot of money. And it's also better for you. That's just an added bonus. Number 5, freeze any food you are not going to eat or use immediately. Your freezer is your friend. Freeze that food. If you have leftovers and you know you're not going to eat it, pop it in a freezer safe container and put it in that freezer. If you have produce, onions, peppers, carrots, looking like you need to use them up, either cook them up immediately or chop them and freeze them. And I'm not, again, talking about spoiled food. I am talking about food that you don't want to go past its prime date. Because then, once it spoils, it's useless and you've wasted money and you've wasted food. Keep an eye out for loss leaders and stock up items that you eat. Now, buying 6 bags of beans and you don't even like beans and you don't think you're going to ever eat beans, which would be Paul and I, you don't buy that. But if you eat pasta, you eat canned tuna fish, you eat canned vegetables, whatever it might be, you see these shelf-stable items on sale. Pick up a couple here, pick up a couple there. Put them away. It is great to have that little bit of stock up pantry, and always look for them only when they're on sale. So these are just some simple hints that I wanted to give you. And I really wanted to focus on those 3 money mistakes we can make. You know, I'm going to start saving tomorrow. I'm going to start being frugal tomorrow because I'm good today. That's number 1. Number 2, thinking that prices will start lowering again. And yes, they may on some aspects. We are hoping they sure will. But for right now, we need to be conscious that prices right now for food and gasoline and building supplies, a lot of things are on the rise. And number 3, the unexpected won't happen. And like I said before, just like that spare tire in the back of your car, an ounce of prevention. That's all it is, an ounce of prevention. Put that money away just in case. And I pray that you will never ever need it. It's there just in case. So now what I want to do for you lovely ladies, I'm going to give you just a couple items that I use on a daily basis as far as my, again, I don't even like this word, beauty routine, as my enhancement routine. Let's call it that. And these are items that I buy from my local drugstore. These are not high-end. I am very simple. I don't wear a ton of makeup. I think we're all beautiful in our own way. From what's on the inside always shines through, ladies. Please, please remember that. An enhancement here and there is always wonderful. So I'm going to share these items with you. I want to preface this segment saying if you have allergies or you have sensitive skin or anything like that, then you need to check ingredients in these items. These are products that work for me, but they may not necessarily work for you. So just so you know that. So first, let's start with my hair. I have naturally curly hair. I wash my hair with conditioner. I know I have talked about this before. My hair is curly and dry, and so it doesn't come out like this. I use conditioner as my shampoo. Most conditioners are cleansing, and all I do is put it in and rub it in like shampoo, but it doesn't strip my hair as much as a regular shampoo. And then after that, I come out, and what I use on my hair is John Frieda Frizz-Ease. It's called Frizz-Ease Dream Curls Daily Styling Spray. So after I get out of the shower, I just put this all over my hair and just scrunch it, and that's it. I also use hairspray because if I didn't, again, it would just frizz up. So I use literally Suave. I use Suave Maximum Hold Unscented Hairspray. Nothing fancy. This is number 8. But these products work for me. They're inexpensive. I can buy them at the local drugstore and they work. And for my facial moisturizer, what I use is Aveeno Positively Radiant. I love this stuff. It's just a daily moisturizer. It has SPF in it and it works perfectly for me. As far as foundation on my face, I don't wear foundation, but I do use foundation as a cover-up. In other words, what I will do is, like I have a little redness on my cheeks, I will put this on. Sunspots, I will use this, but as far as a heavy coating, I don't use that kind of face makeup. This is Rimmel Stay Matte Full Coverage Mattifying Foundation in number 85 Fair Beige. This stuff is amazing. I have combination skin. I am oily here and dry here. And this stuff works great. And the best part of what I'm showing you is like this item, the CoverGirl item, the Maybelline item, the Suave items. Usually you can find coupons for every single one of these in your Sunday paper. As far as my eyes, my mascara is just CoverGirl Lash Blast. And as far as eyeliner, I either use CoverGirl or Maybelline in a dark brown. And if I use eyeshadow, which I don't very often, but I bought this Rimmel and I love this. It is magnifying eyes and it is wonderful. But I'm going to tell you what, if you look at this product, you're going to see that only certain colors are used up. You don't need a palette of colors. You are better off just buying one or two individual colors that you know work with your eye color. Lastly, I love this lipstick. This is CoverGirl Romance Mauve, and it is a cream lipstick. And it is just a neutral kind of pinkish color, beautiful. Again, CoverGirl makes it. They're just all regular products, nothing fancy, nothing expensive. All items that you can buy with coupons. Honestly, a Rimmel just had 2 coupons for $1 off in last Sunday's paper. So these are just some simple enhancement items that I use. Again, every skin type is different. If you have allergies, you need to check ingredients before you use anything. So I hope this helps. I hope this video was encouraging. Just to make sure our frugal journey is moving forward. We're saving up for what we need to save up for. We're enjoying life. We're having a spirit of gratitude and contentment for what we have, and we're realizing how blessed we are. Please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to watch an ad or two. That helps us so much. You have no idea. So until our next video, we wish you blessings. We love you. Stay well. Bye-bye.